I'm Joseph Swan. This is my persuasive speech about watching baseball. I don't think enough people watch baseball. Baseball is it's one of the most important sports in the world, in my opinion. It was revolutionized back in the 1800s, and it became a very, very popular sport. Baseball, in my opinion, is not watched or appreciated by enough Americans, and here was why I think so. To start off, first, I think baseball is a very great sport. Some people might tell you that it's boring, or some people might say that it's not entertaining, but in my opinion, it's very entertaining. Now, I play baseball. I play for Weeki High School, and I'm a pitcher. Now, when I watch baseball, I think to myself of how I can apply what I'm watching to my game. Now, people who don't play baseball can have a different opinion, but that's the reason why I watch baseball. Now, this speech is for me to persuade you to watch baseball. Now, I think, in my opinion, that watching baseball is something that anyone can do, first of all. But second of all, I think it's very hard to do if you don't understand what you're watching. So for me, I really dislike soccer, but I also don't understand it, and I'd be open to understanding it. So in my opinion, before you hate on baseball, I really think you should try understanding the sport before you knock it. Baseball is a very mind-driven sport. Most of the time it's a mind game, in my opinion, when the pitcher is deciding what ball he wants to throw, or when the batter is deciding what he wants to swing at. It's all just like a puzzle, in my opinion. I feel like the pieces are just moving and moving and moving, and it's a big mind game. Now, the pitcher does control the game, in my opinion, and I think it's a very, very entertaining game to watch, especially when the stakes are high. Now, I can see why some people might think it's boring because of how slow the game is, because baseball is one of the longest sports, or how repetitive the game is. But, like I said, in certain moments, baseball can get very, very hype, very, very antsy, and the stakes can rise very, very high. Now, watching baseball during these high stakes, in my opinion, is very, very entertaining. Like, for example, the playoffs this year. I'm a New York Mets fan, and I think this year that they did great in the playoffs. But, despite them doing great in the playoffs, they were still eliminated. But, they had very, very, very high ante during a lot of these games. They were facing elimination against the Milwaukee Brewers when Pete Alonso hit a go-ahead 2-run home run to take the lead in the 9th inning with 2 outs. Saved the Mets season, which I think is very, very entertaining to watch. The edge of my seat watching that game. So, in conclusion of this speech, I think that before hating or knocking on something that you don't understand or don't know, you should try understanding it and try sitting there and watching it for the first time. Shouldn't knock anything till you try it. I'm Joseph Swan, and this is why I think you should watch baseball.